said, can I help you, brother? As walking through the door, I said, I think you can, my man, cause got a simple wish. I want a chrome or plastic, stick on Jesus' fish. Oh, well, the deal went down without a hitch, and didn't have to pay no tax. Slapped that baby on the back of my LeBaron and sat down to relax. I found the ignition, yeah, and I turned the key. Gonna drive that Jesus from here to eternity. Oh, when you're driving the Jesus Christ, love, everyone makes way for you. Oh, even at the pearly gates, they just smile and wave you through. And there is Michael the Archangel with the bucket in his hand. He's just waiting to wash your car as it is the promised land. Oh, I'm winning all my football bets. Jesus saw my team, and the Lord's looking over my liver. It's me, the Lord of Jim Beam. Oh, the landlord, he's forgotten my name. Doesn't bother me. And the U.S. Postal Service sends my letters out for free. Oh, I'm winning on the slots over at the casino. And all of my bets out at the track, well, I win, place, and show. All my friends at the 7-Eleven say I win the lottery. And nobody cares if I show up for work, just mail a check to me. Oh, when you're driving the Jesus Christ, love, you're bound to go far. And it don't really take too much, just a fish stuck on your car. Oh, when you're driving the Jesus Christ, love, that's a sacred car. Oh, you got the right credentials, you're a Jesus Chrysler superstar. Oh, I'm appearing on the 700 Club. Pat Robinson's in love with me, and I find myself at the top of the charts with my Christian rap CD. All my Jewish friends have converted, my gay friends gone straight too, and I even got the monkeys testifying to the traders out at the zoo. Oh, since I've advertised for Jesus, he's been taking care of me. Now I get my cable, and I don't have to pay no fee. Yeah, I can walk on the water if the water ain't too deep. And I even told the IRS, take a flight. So with success and salvation, oh, what you truly wish, get a Chrysler, Dodge, or Plymouth, stick on the Jesus fish. Oh, you'll be driving the Jesus Chrysler, that's a sacred car, and you're guaranteed a place in heaven. You're Jesus Chrysler, superstar. Oh yeah, you're guaranteed a place in heaven. You're Jesus Chrysler, superstar. Thank you.
In a disillusioned state, I was walking home one day. My dead-end life was all work and no play. When round the corner of my eye, someone beckoned to me. He said, come play the ukulele, you'll see the new way. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love raining from the skies above. Tiny bubbles filled the spaces in my head. I was happy, I was glad that I'd got out of bed. The music took control of me. I threw away my dreads. If you want to join the party, just say yes. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Ukuleles of love. You're here with Midnight Ukulele Disco. Very special show today because we have all the way from Circleville, Ohio, Mr. Tom Harker. Tom, it's great to have you here on the show.
It's great to be here. Wonderful.
When was the last time you were out in New York? It wasn't so long ago.
No, we got to play at the Valley Poetry Club.
Right.
And we knocked them dead. Sonic Uke and Ukulele Man and the Prodigal Sons and a whole bunch of other good people.
Yeah, and
Someone we saw last night at
that clip last night was from the Ukulele Cabaret. What a night that was.
it was great. Yeah, you all have to come out. Get out there to see the next one. You're missing something if you haven't been there.
That was out at Cabaret, right, in Brooklyn. Give me a little sound there on your microphone there, Tom.
Ukuleles of love.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, if you didn't hear me, get out to the next Ukulele Cabaret. It's great.
And now, what was that song you were playing there at the Cabaret? That one we just saw. That it was the Jesus Chrysler song.
Yeah, Jesus Chrysler. I think some people think that if you just are tight with Jesus, everything goes right for you, including your getting your cable for free. But I think it takes a little more than that.
Oh, okay. And what's next? We have another clip, I think, from the Cabaret here. What's that one about?
Well, Wednesday, that's tomorrow at noon at Union Square. There's going to be thousands of us folks getting out there telling Mr. Bush that we're not taking his stuff anymore. It's the world can't wait. Time to drive out the Bush regime. Tell the Republicans to get off, and tell the Democrats who want our vote but don't want us to get off. We're not taking it. We're not going to ask anybody to save us. We're going to save ourselves. Power to the people. And so I'm asking everybody to show up, and because there's a monster in the White House.
Let's check out this. This is another clip from the Cabaret last night with Mr. Tom Harker.
There's a monster in the White House. There's a monster in D.C. There's a monster in the White House with his eye on you and me. And he's never known pain. And he's always had his way. And he always will, till we stand up someday. And his goons are in the State House, and they're in the courthouse too. And his trolls are in our city, watching what we do. And they all bow down to Mammon, and they worship gold and green, while greasing up the levers of their grisly death machines. And there's a ghoul inside the presses, and a third eye in the flag, and the lady of the harbor is a bent and twisted hag. And there's a vampire in the blood bank, and a zombie on TV. And a vulture on the lamppost, making plans for you and me. And they've never known a problem, and they've always had their way.
Monsters in Circleville, yeah.
Oh, and there's a gargoyle in the
You
bedroom.
scare them away with pumpkins.
Elmer Gantry's in the school. And the monster in the White House just struts and smirks and drools. And he's never been called a faggot, never called a dirty Jew, and he never heard Louis Armstrong singing Black and Blue. And he's always had his way. Oh, and he always will, till we stand up someday. Whoa, so let's all get up, stand up together now. 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 And make the monster pay.
Yeah, that was Tom Harker at the Ukulele Cabaret. This month it was at Cabaret out in Brooklyn. Hey, we know there's a monster in the White House. Do you have monsters in Circleville, where you're from?
Oh yes, we have hinterland monsters, but we scare them away with pumpkins.
Pumpkins? Oh my goodness, what was the pumpkin about?
Well, you know, we had the pumpkin show every year. You visited last year, and if you drop a pumpkin off of the top of a building, it becomes a different vegetable.
What vegetable does it become?
Squash.
No, brunch. Hey, we've got a clip from last year's pumpkin show, which it's a bunch of fun. I'll show you. Tom invited me out there, and this is what we did. This is at the Circleville.
We're sitting here in the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel, that's the biggest thing hit Circleville in probably 150 years. Yes, sir. Just me and Jason going round and round. Ha ha ha. Oh, Jason came to town, said, Tom, what's going down? Said, I don't know much about what's happening here in round town. Then Jason gave a squeal, said, pumpkin show Ferris wheel. Now here we are getting filmed, going round and round. Woo! I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna dream, nightmare dream. I don't know why I better not say that on TV. Oh yeah, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna dream. Oh, Jason and me going round and round and round town. Circleville for you folks out there in New York City. Let's go buy some cheese on a stick or a corn dog. How about a funnel cake? Elephant ear. Some of that newfangled ice cream that looks like gravel. I don't know, something. Deep fried vegetables. You got lots of fat left over on the plate afterwards. You can lick it up. Oh, Dick Cheney was here. He was licking up the fat off the plate. I let him believe that. Sticking it in his pocket. He was going round and round. That's all. I've got a booger in my nose. Sits there and grows and grows and grows. Oh, I almost choked to death last winter when it froze. Oh, I've got a booger in my nose. Oh, well, I'm from Circleville in the county of Pickaway. And the boogers that we grow here are the best in every way. And Booger Hospital sits at 600 Pickaway Street. And the boogers that they dig out there are good enough to eat. Oh, I've got a booger in my nostril. Oh, he's a fun-loving booger, it ain't hostile. and without a doubt, they'll pay me for that booger, the part what's hanging out. They'll slice it up and fry it and put it on a bun. Oh, Wendy's, eat your heart out. Mickey D's is number one. Oh, I've got a booger in my nose. Oh, it just sits there and grows and grows and grows. Oh, I almost choked to death last winter when it froze. Oh, I've got a booger in my nose. Yes, sir, I've got a booger in my nose. Yeah.
Tom! Oh my God, what was that?
I think it was the Incredible Uke.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a sighting of the Incredible Uke. Watch out. He may be back again sometime, real soon. I think that was the Incredible Uke.
Yeah, he hadn't been around for a while.
Last time he was here, I think you were here at the
Yeah, we could use him tomorrow in the demonstration.
The Incredible Uke, ladies and gentlemen, is Joey, and he makes occasional appearances, and I think that was one of them. Hey, Joey, are you still there?
Yes.
I'd like to introduce you to the Incredible Uke. This is Incredible Uke.
Yay!
I think we'll be seeing a little bit more of him on upcoming shows. Hey, Tom, that was a great song. At what, Booger Hospital, is that a real thing?
Well, yeah, it's Burger Hospital, but we call it Booger Hospital in Circleville. Last night I got to do that one about my friend Bill.
Right, we're just lining up. You might have, tell us a little bit about Bill's story.
When I was in 4th grade, I met a friend of mine who stayed my friend through the rest of my life, and his name was Bill McNamara, and he was an altar boy. We went to St. Christopher's, and he was a good Catholic. I was just sort of a Catholic, and he was an altar boy, and Father Carlton was a crusty old Irish priest that said Mass, and Bill told me a true story one time, and Bill just passed away last year, and I sort of started thinking about it, and I wrote the song in honor of Bill.
All right, well, we're still lining up this song
Okay.
here, because we're in the middle of fixing it here. But maybe you can give us a little preview of the song.
Well, it's about Father Culleton, and it starts out, Father Culleton took a swig, sacramental wine, said, don't you worry, Billy boy, it's but a habit of mine. You know I'm old, and I like to think about the blessed ending time, when we'll all be with Jesus, and we'll all be doing fine. Oh, the altar boy took a swig himself. It was his habit too. He placed the bottle back upon the shelf, as he was wont to do, and both the lads were feeling fine, and thus fortified at last, they burst into the church to say the morning mass. Well, they made it through the introit, Latin flying at full tilt. Yeah, they said it then in Latin, but with an Irish lilt. 'Twas near the offertory, oh, when with a slurping sound, the old man's ill-fit dentures fell out upon the ground. Well, the mass went on, as it should, and never missed a beat. Save for one strange English phrase, Bill, pick up me goddamn teeth. And they both thought of Jesus and the blessed ending time. They knew that this too would pass, and they'd be doing fine. So let's all take a swig for ourselves and drink to the priest and Bill and have another round and try to get our fill. But let's not think of Jesus and the blessed ending time. Just have another swig of sacramental wine and pass around the bottle one more time. Rest easy, Bill.
Oh, that's quite a song, Tom.
Yeah, well, thank you.
He was an old friend of yours. And
Yeah,
that's
a real good friend. We stuck together through thick and thin. I even forgave him when he voted for Reagan because he thought Reagan looked like Grandpa. But he worked for the railroad, and 2 weeks after Reagan was in office, the railroad got shafted, so next time he didn't vote for him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So you got another song for us there, Tom?
Sure. You know, Mrs. Bush, Barbara, she thought the people from the hurricane were making out pretty well down there in the Astrodome since they were underprivileged. She thinks that they're going to bleed, but that's okay because they're underprivileged. But you know what? Everybody's got to bleed. If you got what you want, think you got what you need. If you got what you need, you think you don't have to bleed. But everybody's got to bleed. It's the truth, yes indeed. There ain't no band-aid for the problem. Everybody's got to bleed. And we're gonna bleed. Yeah, we're gonna bleed. Gonna bleed all over, yes indeed. Yeah, we're gonna bleed. Yeah, we're gonna bleed. Gonna bleed all over, yes indeed. La da 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 dee da 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 la dee dee dee. La da da dee 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 dee. And we're gonna bleed all over the place. Gonna bleed on the earth, gonna bleed in outer space. And we're gonna bleed. It's a God-given need. Hope there ain't no confusion, 'cause all of us gonna need a transfusion. Yeah, we're all on the same boat.
That's pretty neat, Tom.
Well, it's in keeping with Halloween.
Glad to have you here again. This is not all that often we get you across from New York.
Not often enough I get to be here, and I really appreciate you letting me come into the studio and say hi to everybody. Hi. All
Hi.
those people out all around the world that listen to this and watch this show.
It's streaming on the internet on at ukuleledisco.com/live, and you can catch it in Ohio or
Yeah.
New York or London
Every
or Paris
Tuesday.
every Tuesday.
I
Yeah.
watch it every Tuesday.
While we got you here with the uke, you have another one in your bag of tricks you could pull out for us?
Well,
You know,
I know all
there's a real favorite song of mine, which I know I requested last night, and I think I'll request it again. It's a song about Pee-wee.
yeah, I can do Pee-wee. I miss Pee-wee. Pee-wee was framed. I'll tell you that another time when I come back. But if everybody wished real hard, maybe Pee-wee would come back. So when we get to that part, I want you all to join in. Oh, Pee-wee, where have you gone? Have you run off with Miss Yvonne? Oh, the mail lady says no forwarding address. Oh, Pee-wee, we miss you, I confess. Cowboy Curtis still rides the range, but his eyes look mighty strange. Oh, Pee-wee, won't you come home? Oh, Cherry can't stand living here all alone. You know what? We're gonna sit here every Saturday till you come home again to play. Here we go. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Wow. Where did you go? Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Wow, 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 wow. Where did you go? Did somebody say, did the Incredible Hulk say, wish?
Wish?
Oh, Pee-wee, wish you were here to bring the playhouse some cheer. We're gonna sit here every Saturday, hey, till you come home again to play. Everybody now! Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Mecca-lecca-hi, mecca-hiney-ho. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you go? Come back, Pee-wee.
Oh. Thanks, Tom. That
You're
really
welcome.
is one of my favorite songs.
Well, and mine too.
Hey, we're almost reached the end of the show, as strange as it may seem, and I'd like to thank you, Tom, for being on the show
Oh,
again.
hey,
And
thank you.
we have to get you back more often somehow, sneak you out to New York somehow, and thanks to the incredible Uke as well for joining us again. We'll be back again in 2 weeks.
Okay.
In a disillusioned state, I was walking home one day. My dead end life was all work and no play. When from the corner of my eye, someone beckoned to me. He said, "Come play the ukulele, you'll see the new way.
You'll be filled with love from the skies above. You
to discuss critical issues, civil liberties, immigrant rights, LGBT issues, housing, labor rights and economic justice. Tune in to Time Warner number 34, RCN number 110, or watch online at www.mnn.org.